take a fucking chill pill. Hold on. Let me like become more authentically me by like not. Oof, gotta kick to it. That's so embarrassing. Okay. So, okay, I'm a little nervous, but that's okay. Most people probably are when they do this. Basically, I am going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what kind of videos I'm going to make, and I'm going to tell you a few notes about my channel, and then if you want to stick around, feel free. If you don't, feel free. First, I guess, before I start telling you guys about myself, I'll tell you my goals with this channel. My goals with this channel are to better myself, to create more accountability, to create more than I consume, and to create a community and connection between humans, because that is really so big on who I am. Which leads me to my next point. Who am I? Who's this bitch? I'm Claire. I feel like I've said that 10 times. My name's Claire. My name's Claire. My name's Claire. My name's Claire. But yeah, I live in New Jersey and I want to move soon. That's a really big part of like my whole motivation. I'm someone who really had a hard time for a long time discovering who I am, because I grew up in a small town where everybody knew me for years. I couldn't even change my nickname. Like there was no, just people already knew you as who you once were and you were forever that person. And I feel like being the youngest and also being in a small town, I realized that I was being reflective of the people around me, the way I talk, the phrases I use, what I laugh at, what I find funny. Not what I find funny, that was more natural to me, but I guess what I wore, just all sorts of things about me were controlled by just who I was around. And one day, like in the last year or two, I looked up and I was like, oh, this does not feel like I'm being me. This does not feel right at all. So I was kind of like, okay, well, what can I do? I dyed my hair blue. Loved it. Cut it. Now I'm here. I don't really like this as much as I like my blue hair. So I'll probably go back to blue or try something new. But I also just got my first tattoo. But I'm learning who I am and how to express myself. At the core of who I am, what I have discovered so far is that I really, really care about human connection. I really love talking to people, hearing their stories. Something I would love to do in the future is be a journalist in music and just really get to know people and their backgrounds and their stories and what affects them and what changed for them and etc. That's a whole other thing. So I really have a passion for like connecting with humans and asking questions and talking. I talk a fucking lot. So I was like, okay, why not create a channel? That's a big core part of who I am. I am an empath. I really, really care about people wholeheartedly. Like I genuinely feel for people. And I am a creative. I really love being creative. I'm a free thinker. I'm very good at taking direction and going with that, but I also really prefer, and I'm learning that I prefer, working for myself. I started my own business maybe 2 years ago, roughly, and I have absolutely fucking loved it, and I want to do it again and again and again and again and again. Besides those things, I really enjoy doing art. I really enjoy moving my body and getting outside and being with nature. I enjoy spirituality, manifestation, tarot cards, that type of stuff. I truly think that anything is possible, and I think our minds have so much more control over our reality than most people realize, and I love to talk and think about that and develop on that idea and, you know, learn about chakra points and crystals, and those are all things that I'm still learning about. I am not an expert in any one field, I'm just not. But I am a learner in all fields, and I love that about myself. The type of videos that you can expect to see on this channel varies very greatly, because I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I don't really fucking know. I'm just winging this shit. I have no idea. So vlogs, definitely bringing you along just to clean with me, or a day in the life of a business owner, or sit down videos, how I started my business, or what tools I use to market my business. Also just sit down videos about things that I'm learning, things that I'm gaining, maybe like kind of podcast style content. Not interviewing anybody yet. That might be on a separate channel down the line, hopefully, but right now I think this is going to be pretty much a solo channel. But yeah, so that kind of content, just really whatever I'm doing. My boyfriend will be helping me with editing, so you may see his personality coming through, and he's fucking actually the coolest motherfucker ever. So I don't know if he wants his name in here or if he ever wants to be in videos. That's up to him and his privacy, but he will be editing. So if you ever see some funny edits. I have to give all credit to him. So shout out to him. A few tiny notes, but important notes about the channel. One, I'm trying to be as authentic as possible. That means this whole video could be out of focus. That means this whole video could be out of frame. That means I might not be looking my best, and that's okay. I don't need you to tell me, but if you want to, I guess, freedom of speech and all that. I might be filming something on my phone if it's more convenient, on my DSLR, or on my vlog camera. There's different things going on at all different times, so you never know. Also, I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible with you guys, tell you guys what's up, tell you guys what's happening in my life, and while respecting the privacy of the people around me. So this isn't going to be a super professional channel. It's not going to be super polished is what I'm trying to say. It's not going to have beautiful cinematic shots, at least not yet. I mean, maybe I'll get really into photography while I'm at it. Or videography, I guess, while I'm at it. But right now, this is just me and a fucking camera, and my boyfriend's gonna be helping me out with editing, but besides that, I'm pretty much figuring this out as I go. So I think that was it. Oh, the last disclaimer that I wanted to make was everything that I say, opinion-wise, is absolutely subject to change, 100%. I am someone who always has an open mind, so if I say something and you disagree or you feel a different way, I want you to comment. Don't ever feel like you can't. And I also want this community that I create to be accepting. That is the one thing, accepting and love first. Like, I don't want people arguing in like the comments over something silly or hurting each other's feelings when it's not necessary. There's no gain to that. But if I say something and you guys disagree, share your opinion, and I'd love to hear it, and it might change my mind because I'm always open-minded. I have such a pliable mind, I guess, if that's the right word. Flexible, maybe? But anyway, point being, I love changing my mind. I love being able to be like, oh, I disagree with that statement I said a year ago. That's cool. I'm glad I don't agree still, because if I did, maybe I'd kind of be that same person. I don't want to be the same person. I don't want to be stagnant. I want my ideas to ever be changing. But there are some core ideas that probably won't change. But that's okay too. I'm always open to hearing other people's opinions, and I'm never ever trying to convince anybody else of my opinion. I'm just sharing it, and then you do what you want with it. That's it. If you made it this fucking far, you're already a real one. Like, a real one. What is this? I don't know, guys. I'm excited about this. That's all I know, is that I'm excited, and I feel like it's gonna be really fun, and I feel like I'm gonna make a little community on here, and that's gonna be the biggest fucking thing for me ever since sliced bread. But seriously, if you made it this far, thank you so much, and if you want to stick around and watch some more videos, I would love you to. If not, that's fine too. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video.
We're in the dark.
It's okay. They don't have to really see it. Just pretend.
You can't even see her. She just looks like a blob of darkness going, oh, and there it is. I'm not even going to cut this out of the video.
I hit you with a nasty
This is going to be
leg.
the leg extensions. Take this away.